we want to make sure we're fully plated before we loot, right? We picked up his plates because we needed the extra plates, and then went back inside, plated up, and then went back out to loot his body. Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your boy, Scotty Smooth Man, and we have another episode of In the Mind where we go into a solo gameplay. We walk you through a win, got a nice little 17 kill win. I think it was 16 or 17 kill solo win here, and we're going to be walking through the steps, the rotations, give you guys tips and tricks, and hopefully help you guys out and help you get better at the game, whether it's solos or any other game mode, because we go through a lot of stuff, man. But this is a pre-recorded gameplay. I'm just walking through the commentary on it and going through my brain as we're going through this solo game. And the first tip, if you guys are not new, you know this, but if you're new, my first tip is always drop in a consistent spot, man. You're going to know the place more than anybody. Drop a consistent spot. You're going to know where the guns are. You're going to know where to rotate once you clear out the area. And another tip there that I just got the kill, I'd like to always say don't follow the enemy either. If you guys noticed, I went the other way instead of following the direct path, because a lot of times the enemy's just going to be laying there prone, or they're going to be anticipating you to be on this side. But if you go another way, obviously they're not going to know you're coming from that angle, and you're going to get the easy kill, man. So drop same spot consistently, doesn't matter where, just somewhere you're comfortable with. And then also don't follow anybody. Unfortunately, we do get third-partied here because it's solos, and you're going to get third-partied in solos, man. That's just how the game goes. We just got to get used to that. And throughout this gameplay, I do die quite a bit, a little bit more than normal. But we do pull out the win, man. And like I always say, don't give up, bro. Keep going. Even if you're dying, getting dropped left and right, it's resurgence for a reason, right? You come back just as long as that timer is active, or your resurgence is active and it's not disabled. So right now, only 2 kills. One thing I do want to point out is that we didn't drop back where we died. It was a hot spot. There were a couple people there. Why drop in the same spot? We just had ground loot. Let's reset, refresh, and start getting some more kills. Try to pushing for a loadout. So, of course, we found a UAV in the box. Always loot your boxes because UAVs are huge in solos. We see this guy coming up there and get the pretty easy kill with the MP7. I feel like the ground loot's been kind of enhanced, so ground loot's pretty solid. We also found a dead silence on the ground. I don't know what the hell this guy was doing, but we pop dead silence. We get that kill again using the UAV. And we do see that a guy just bought his loadout over here by the helicopter. He's also shooting at the tower. We have a cluster strike. We're going to cluster the tower and push this guy because throughout this game, to get better, you got to get in gunfights and go for high kill games. I usually say initially, man, like until it's like top 10, just keep pushing the fights. Of course, push, but push smart, you know, have a, I guess, a game plan on when you're pushing. Don't just run out there like a fool, you know what I mean? So we are getting shot here from the library tower. We start to shoot him a little bit, but we also get hit from the other tower. So in that case, we're getting shot by 2 different enemies from 2 different angles. So let's get the hell out and try to just get in a better position because we were not in a good spot there. So 5 kills, 39 players left. Right now, we only have $5,300, so we can't get loadout. We cannot buy a UAV yet. UAV 6,000. So what we're doing is we're just looking around, gonna start looting and kill. All right, try to get as much money as you can quick, and at the same time, kill anyone you come across. But one thing I did do there, you guys saw that I pick up a decoy grenade. It doesn't hurt just to launch that. Like, I mean, it's there because it's there. So throw that if you find on the ground, who cares? But we do remember this guy was here in the library tower. More likely still up here. There he is, just camping, man. Again, solos, bro. There's going to be campers. There's going to be third parties left and right. We get that absolutely easy kill, and that's also a really good way to get those guys up in the you know, those tower campers. So go on the roof of library and see if you can get a good angle on them. We did get hit with a grenade, cracked our shields, so we got the hell out and played it up. And now we are just kind of going back to see if that person pushed. Maybe they threw the grenade and they were right outside. Obviously, they were close. They threw a grenade up there, so we're going to look for this person. We find them. They're right there, and we get third-partied. Again, what is that, death number 2? 2? Yeah. So far, I think we've died twice. But again, Resurgence, we're coming back. After the first circle, every single time, your loadout will drop. Your loadout will drop every single time after the first circle. So if you don't buy it within the first circle, that's okay. You're going to get your loadout regardless for free. So we get a free loadout. And honestly, like, more likely than not, I don't buy loadout originally, like, off rip. I'll buy UAVs and start pushing fights because I know that the loadout will drop no matter what every single time after that first circle closes. So now we have our loadout. Pick up bounties. Of course, we're going to try to get money so we can afford UAVs, and we can start pushing more fights, man. You guys are going to see that's a consistency, right? Loadout, then UAV, push fights, UAV, push fights. We see a guy here, just absolutely finessed. The Type 100's absolutely beast. So if you guys want to check that out, I do have a video on that gun build. So absolutely insane, especially in solos. Really only in solos it's insane just because of the magazine size is super low. But we're also rocking the XM4, which is another gun that I've been absolutely loving. So hopefully, you know, if you guys have that unlocked, definitely give those two guns a shot. But 7 kills, 32 players still left. Our bounty's up there, but we know that there is someone around this area. We heard them upstairs. There they are. They're right in there. We're going to close the door, and I feel comfortable with the Type 100, so I'm pretty much ADS in that door, waiting for him to bust through. He does not end up coming through, so we're going to reset. We're going to plate up, and we're going to push now. We do have 8,900, so we can afford a UAV. However, there's no buy station, so we're just going to push this guy. Don't know where he's at right now. There he is. We have a stimmy. We're going to go ahead and stim, take him out. And then there's a third guy up there, man. So look at this guy. I mean, this is exactly how solos is, bruh. Heartbeat sensors, sitting on the roofs, waiting to third party. So now we're pissed off. Now, I don't recommend doing this here, and you guys are going to see me do it a couple times in this video. I feel like there really aren't too many times I'm like, all right, don't listen to me, but this time is one of those times where you don't listen to me. I super risky, dropped right back where that guy was at that third party. I was kind of pissed off, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to get him. Ended up taking him out with a pistol and melee, and he lands back on his stuff, and he did the same exact thing I did. However, I'm there waiting for him with my M4 to get the easy kill. Of course, you could see when someone that you kill drops back in on the map. It's going to show you. So if you kill somebody, or if you get killed by somebody, they're going to see you on the map dropping in. I get this all the time. People are like, oh, I hear death comms. Like, how did he know I was there? It's like, bro, you're on the UAV. Get my deployable box, and there's another dude sitting on the roof, man. You know, it's solos, so like I can't get too frustrated because that's how it is, but at this point I'm like, man, I'm pissed. So we go back in, drop the same exact spot on this dude, and he's cracked, so he's in survival mode right now. I'm not going to push him because if you guys notice, I only had 9 bullets, but I did have a UAV. We're going to pop the UAV. We see him right in here. Take him out. Boom. See ya. Adios. 10 kills. We got a UAV, and we got our stuff back. But this is not the end of this little engagement because homie's about to land right back on me, and actually I messed up. I had the kill right there, but I looked in the sky as if he was still floating in, but he was actually right above me up the ladder, so I looked too high, and he ended up taking me out, man. That's just how it is. So we go back. We're going to kind of peek it, but we get third-partied from another angle, so now we got to get out. He's still up there. So at this point, it's like, okay, we need to reset. We're not in a good spot because we're getting shot by multiple players. Get behind cover, maybe ADS, just waiting to see if someone pops out. They're probably not gonna. A lot of people will not chase you in solos, I've noticed. Of course, you're gonna get some of those players that are aggressive, that push the pace. But guys like this, they're just gonna sit there. They're not gonna follow you, right? I just waited just to make sure. So they didn't do shit. They're still up in that area, probably up on the roof up there. I don't have any really good weapons to use, and I have no plates. So I decided to go in the building. We need to start getting some plates and start trying to get better weapons, potentially get loadout, and get some money up for UAVs. There's a guy down there that we shot at a little bit, but again, we only have 1 plate, and we get shot from behind. I don't even know, what is that, death number 5? We've died 5 times this game, something like that. But it's actually perfect timing because Resurgence is disabled right now, and we're on the 4th circle. So I'm going to push a little bit closer to circle. Now, there's no point in going back and getting the ground loot that I dropped or anything like that. You do drop with better weapons as the game progresses. So I have a decent SMG. What is this? The well gun, I believe. So pretty decent SMG to drop with. End up getting a pretty decent kill, pretty easy kill there. Actually, it wasn't easy. Almost actually took me out, but we have 11 kills, 12 players left, and we are not in the gas yet. So we're just going to kind of play it slowly. We hear somebody coughing over here. Take him out. And this guy actually drops us a couple things that are going to be very crucial end game. So we pick up his plates, we plate up, and then we loot the body. That's one thing I like to share is we don't just go out there and start looting. We want to make sure we're fully plated before we loot, right? We picked up his plates because we needed the extra plates, and then went back inside, plated up, and then went back out to loot his body. So another tip there, keep that in mind. We have 2 players on heartbeat, one guy jumping down into the gas, and the other guy that's already in the circle. So this guy, obviously, we're going to take him out pretty easily because his mindset is, I got to get into the gas, whereas the other guy is just kind of chilling. You know, he's already towards the circle. He doesn't really need to push or need to rotate or anything like that. So we decide to fight him, get the pretty easy kill there, and there are 8 players left. We're not in the gas yet, but we are pretty much there, and from what the heartbeat says, we don't really have too many people directly next to us, but there are a couple players fighting over here. We're just going to kind of peek this a little bit. We're not going to rush anything. No need, right? No need to rush anything there, so we're going to wait for the gas to push this player out. He could have jumped down or, again, stayed up there, and he ended up staying up here with me and getting taken out by the bullfrog. But another tip I like to share with you here is I was kind of out in the open, you guys saw there. I didn't have any cover, but now I have this rock to hide behind, and I am okay with wasting my gas mask if I have cover, right? There's no point in not using a gas mask and being wide out in the open, you know, and potentially dying, than using up your gas mask, having that rock as potential cover, and then getting to safety, making sure that you're surviving. So we get the heartbeat sensor. There's a guy right up here. Take him out, 15 kills. And then there's also a couple other on the heartbeat here. We're going to take this guy out, just kind of crouch walking his way. We also picked up a PDS from one of the guys we killed earlier. So that's, again, a crucial piece. If you guys are looking for loot, make sure you have a PDS ready. Make sure you have a gas mask ready, because endgame, that is going to be very important if you do make it to endgame. So we loot a little bit there, and now we are 1v1, 16 kills. There's a Betty there. If you do see a Betty, just go prone. Try to go prone as quick as possible, because the Betty won't kill you or won't do as much damage if you're prone. But we noticed this guy has dead silence, so we don't know exactly where this guy's at. He's probably above us in this case, but we popped dead silence, and we're just going to have a little look-see. He has no idea where we're at. We don't know where he's at, so we want to focus on getting out of here. Like, that's our next plan. Get out from underneath, because we're going to get trapped if it does go to the gas. This guy got caught. Something happened. He probably couldn't get out anywhere, had low health. Ends up dying to the gas. And that is it, man. That's the solo win. Hopefully you guys take something from this. We do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday night. So be sure to stop in, watch us play live, and chat, say what's up. Of course, if this does help you out anyway, be sure to hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel for some more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.